Hey, it's Steady Steve, and it is Sunday, the 11th of March. It is the morning after the night before. I managed to get HANZO. When the last time you saw, the rune was at level 7, now it's at level 9. How did I do it then? How did I do it, huh? Basically, I got like ruthless. So I started stripping runes, which I actually do on creatures that I actually do use from time to time, but just not often enough. So the Fire Rune 3, which I had I think at level 8 or something like that, gone. Also similarly, the rune that I had on Snow Harlot, all those healer runes, gone. Basically, bottom line is, Concealed Strike, much more important on HANZO. So this is my new main deck. I'm very much looking forward to getting that rune up to level 10. You can probably live with level 9, to be honest, to an extent. Level 10 does make a big difference. You know, you just kill their rage by 50% one round, and then the other 50% the next round. Huge. But level 9 is probably good enough. It's just that because this is my main deck, I'm gonna, on principle, get this one up to level 10, and if I did have another HANZO, that would be at level 9. Maybe in a tournament deck. But that's that. I could level up and squeeze in Lorona. It's just one cost too many, so when I level up, that'll be absolutely fine. The reason why I don't want to is because I'm thinking about deck duels. I don't want to be matched up against a whale and only get like 5 points. I want the 15 points I had before, and I'm already one level higher than I was in the last deck duels, so I'm not actually doing trials anymore. You get crazy experience points from trials, so I've stopped doing that. So bear with me. My sensei Yamada-san was talking about an interesting lucky fourth skill on Nefarious Witch. Bear with me. Cool. Oh yeah, and a few people on Ultimate Chest, as I mentioned yesterday, they got Granite Dragon, which is, oh my gosh, man, I wish that was me. But it wasn't. Anyway, so yeah, he was talking about a fourth skill for Nefarious Witch. He mentioned about whether you can, you know, the possibility to get Detonate. So, as you know, Nefarious Witch has already got Dark Reversal, which basically minimises damage, or dramatically minimises damage. And my sensei Yamada-san was talking about fourth skill of Detonate. I don't think he was talking about melding it, just about whether you can get it, as I said, as that lucky fourth skill. So if you look at the rune, if you get that rune high enough, there's a chance that even when you eventually do get to kill Nefarious, that it kind of instantly revives with 1 HP. Awesome. And that's it really. Look how we've done. Okay, I lost 1-1-1. Cool. He's got 2 HANZO. Level 9. Level 7. Aquarius. Divine. I really don't know how I won the last time. I think also his Spirit Arbiter is slightly higher. Harrow, Model and Holy Rights Law. Oh gosh. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go in with a tournament battle and tap it out. So this is my new defensive deck with HANZO. I'm trying the theory of 2 rage control cards. So at the moment I've got Dullahan. That's the 4th card. I actually did get a Dullahan along the way from the Ultimate Chest yesterday, and I was trying to think about what meld I would put on it. I think S Revive would be nice. S for 5, which means I'll have to take it off that Harbinger. I've only got one Dullahan. So let me check one other thing. I could get that S Revive on Dullahan today, like right now if I wanted to. I think that's probably the best thing for Dullahan. I think recycle 1 in some ways is obviously useful but kind of weak. It's like you're just recycling the one card, obviously. Whereas S Revive, you pull somebody straight into play and then they can actually be active. I'm thinking I'm going to meld. I'm thinking you want to get S Revive Dullahan. Yeah. Which means all those copies of Harbinger I had before would have been wasted. But, sorry, it's just the way it is. Definitely need to get more voodoo in this deck. I did have a couple of goes in tournament battles a little bit earlier. Whilst Ice Arrow and Frostblade are kind of useful, their job, Queen Temptress's job, is to control rage, and if he doesn't do it, then it's just not good enough. Just want to check. Yeah, I don't have any spare. That's a shame. So anyway, that's going to have to be what it is. Best for 5. Yeah, I'm going to meld it off. You're going, son. Right. It does change things quite a bit in some ways. We'll work that out afterwards. Right, so we're going to do this meld, and it just so happens double meld day. Cool. So what I'm going to do, I need to take the runes off Dullahan's for starts. Dullahan rune battle blow. If I no, I don't have to take it off Dullahan. I need to take it off that S Revive. Let's recycle 1. Disposal. I think it's at 50. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, Rebirth gone. Vitality gone. Soul Swap. So now we have the frustration though of Dullahan's weak Rebirth, but it's like one less magic card in the deck as well. And it resists retreat, so I like it. We're going to do it. Cool, so I'll talk more in a second. Just get this ready. I'm in with meld. Dullahan. So I managed to get one copy of Dullahan, and the other multi-meld 4s I got from the ultimate chest, so we've got a chance. It'll really annoy me if we don't manage to pull it off. And I'll be very happy if we can pull it off, without having to go too deep. But to be honest, I've got no luck whatsoever. Gosh. My maths is awful. Does this mean I think we will definitely get to 100%? But we won't necessarily get the meld. Unless I use gems. So anyway, what we're going to do, I think we'll definitely get the meld. What we're going to do, yeah, so we're going to do 2 lots with, oh, I don't have the gold. That's really annoying. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay, we're going to give it a try. I might have to sell some cards to generate the gold. was never going to get that first try. Right, we're going to have to sell some cards. Sell cards, filter, unlock. 1 star. Where else can I get gold? I've already done my guild battles. 20 gems. Gosh, man. Let's try selling cards first. Let's do gauntlet. I can't remember if you get gold from it. We're going to find out. Right, so here we go. Richie T. Okay, hero, wraith, deck, filter. Okay, Octavius, my 5-2. Octavius and Nefarious, Sharapatera. Rage Control. Sticking with the immunity cards. Injured. Only because I know what fits. And that should get us quite far. I didn't pick my Paragon just because I don't usually need it. There you go. So lost a card straight away into that. Oh my gosh. And what did we lose? Queen Temptress. Yeah, I'll just say Paragon in case I need it down the line. Don't usually need it. I mean, I'm going up against whites with my Wraith. No chance. We're not getting any gold, are we? Uh-oh. I didn't really pay his deck enough attention. We'll see how it goes. Okay, see if we lose anybody. No, I think we'll be fine. Maybe I could squeeze in a HANZO though, now, because I just want to make sure we control the rage. Right, so I'm going to have to sell some cards, it seems. I don't want to do trials just for this and go have my experience for a 250,000 and it damage my deck jewels, but you know, potential. I might end up having to spend some gems. Oh. I don't think I'm going to get the melt done anyway, but I can. Am I going to get it done anyway? Okay, so I'll try one more time with gold and then one more time with gems. And then the next time I just need to wait until I get the gold again. Cool. Model. Very defensive deck. I know it's got Octavius, but see how we get along. I'm only going to skip through though, regardless. If we had Wraith, I'm like, did we win? We lost. Okay, cool. Cool enough. Right, so we lost everybody. Cool. Guess. Okay, multi all level. Revive, Warlust. Might just go with these. I don't want to spend too long on this thing. That'll do. Ocean. Yeah, still thinking about where I'm going to get the gold from. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 3 Aquarius. He's got his Nefarious. We're not going to win, but let's see if we can damage him a little bit. If we can damage him enough, Then I'll try again in 12 hours. Nothing. This is a reset job. Anyway, so okay, we got a little bit of glory points and no gold. Okay. Let's give it another try. I'm not saying we're going to do anything, but not at all. But we're not going to lose anything just to try. What am I doing? Okay. I think I'm still on hero. Deck, filter, all, cost. There's not really a lot there, is there? Let's try some disposal, flare. Can't try you anymore, Gemini. Paragon. HANZO. Sacrifice. Let's just try that. Lost. Nothing. Of course he's going to beat this. We're not going to beat that. We're not going to beat it. So where do I get my gold? Sell cards, creature. $7,000, that's not going to do it. I've actually got even less gold than what I thought I had. Do I want to sell these devotees? Look how much gold I get, they're gone. Basically I was just kind of, when I was stripping the runes, I was thinking I'm never going to play that card again. Maybe a little bit of overkill, but anyway, that is what it is. Right, so 10,000, 20,000, sell knights, 3,000. I can't remember what I need for transmutation. That's the only reason why I'm hesitating a little bit. Pretty sure I don't need any under giants. The only thing about this though is anger. Never going to use it. You're gone. Howling King. Can't remember. Master Guide. Okay. I remember Pegasus Lord is got some potential for transmutation. Pale Dragon Golem. And let's get rid of some of these Royal Knights. I think we've got more than enough now. Let's do it. Cool. So we're going to have another go at the meld. Evolve, meld. Forza Morty. Dulahan. Esra 5. Make sure you select the correct skill, my gosh. Yeah, I mean, my gold's got, oh, anyway, it doesn't matter. So, I'm just never looking at melds anyway, so I don't know why I'm pausing. And again, I don't really don't want to use gems, but I really want this meld, so this will guarantee, as I said before, this will guarantee I can do it next time I've got the gold. And I don't get so many copies of Dullahan. I've got absolutely no luck with melds whatsoever. But anyway, we're going to have to tap out there, and your future Dullahan is with Esra 5, not too far from now. How else can I get gold? I could sell some more cards, but yeah, there's no rush. There's no rush. $50,000, that's a drop in the ocean. Anyway. For now, S Revive, you go back. I see, I think. Yep. He goes back, but with no runes. Okay, I'm going to put the runes on Dullahan. Get it ready. Thinking back to those days, man, I was Dullahan's biggest fan, like champion. Dullahan! Rebirth. Really doesn't need vitality, does it? If anything, you could do with, yeah, maybe violence, maybe protein. Protein would give it a better chance of living through Deadeye. But I think I'll give it violence, because I don't have any protein. There we go. How long is this video? 22 minutes. Sorry battle. Gosh, man, I'm really disappointed. Is transmutation now? Nope. You know, I'm thinking about just running through those spare cards to get more gold, but to be honest, I need the gold in order to do a few raids, so it's going to have to be another day. You know what build I'm going to do, you know where I'm going to put it. Just looking at the potential for it to squeeze in here somewhere. Not really, unless I've got a bit of flair. Replacing flair with Dullahan, am I joking? So that will be 5 extra cost. 4, 7, 12. I could replace Flare with Dullahan and then have Lerona, so I'd have 3 rage control and battle blow instead of Hellfire. See, Hellfire's covered because of HANZO anyway, so I'd rather have Flare. I don't know, things to think about. Yeah, this defensive deck, I can't be bothered to move it all back now, but let's move it all back, just on principle, which goes against what I just said a minute ago. Anyway, so Dullahan, you go here, and Esra 5, you go there. Cool. Until, I don't know, tomorrow, and I'll do the raids. Right, so find somebody to battle. Model. Queries HANZO. File. This is a comfortable win. It really is. Okay, let's do it anyway. So that's my garbage deck. It's my file deck with HANZO. I was trying to think where Dullahan would fit in here. S revive Dullahan. Yeah, I might end up switching Jormungand with my Dying Will revive. Now it's got revive 2 and 2 recycle 1. It doesn't really need S revive. Dullahan can squeeze in here. So it's got revive. It's got revive from the unholy. Sorry, from the dying. And it's got revive recycle 2 from Nefarious, and also add S revive. Given how strong it is, I might be tempted to just boost my garbage deck. I think S revive is already here. Cycle 1, S revive. I'll think on it. Anyway, so it's got Vile, Octavius, 2 recycle 1, Sheriff Terror, Paragon, revive 2, Jormungand, level 8, Lerona, level 9, Voodoo, level 9, Queen Voodoo, Queen Temptress, Flare, HANZO, Snow Harlot Tank, revive. I'm still thinking, Undying Will. I got Sacrifice, 7 Battle Blow, Twins. I've got 2 Voodoo, Queen Temptress, and Ice Arrow. And Frostblade, Queen Temptress, and Warlust, Pit Dragon. Let's get to work. Still thinking. Thinking of ways to get the gold, and whether I'm bothered enough. As I said, I need to do the raids, really. Stick to the raids, Steve. Stick to the raids. How long is this video? 27 minutes. Wow. This will only do 1 battle, and this will be it. Interest in Secret Sunny. Feels rage. Awesome. I really can't wait till HANZO can have a concealed strike rune at level 10. See what Taurus can do. Yeah, just looking at Assassinate. Assassinate's quite weak, but because it always targets the one with the lowest HP, it's always going to be useful. And that's going to be boosted by my skill potency of 38% or whatever it is. Have a look. 37.47% skill potency, which will be offset by their skill resist. Wow, we just straight up abused that Taurus. She had no effect. Not enough. They're going to lose, aren't they? Absolutely no chance. I just want to see how much health Paragon gives to everybody. Yeah, we kept them in the box. We kept their rage contained. Look how healthy everybody is. They got no chance. Got 4,500 health on my Dullahan. It's almost like an explorer level. Yeah, we smashed them up. Let's move on. Wraith under no sir. I know he's 110, level 110. We should not be losing to an arm again. So I just did another video before this one. I was trying to make this one shorter. It just ended up going in a different direction. It still will be shorter, but I was talking about Spirit Arbiter and how that's more interesting. Now I've got HANZO. That, you know, because Spirit Arbiter is not reliant upon Morty or Neander, and yeah, and I'm going to be having more Paragon in general, just because of the way the guild is structured right now. Basically, if anybody in my guild has more than one account, then the second account, third account, fourth account, however many accounts they got, they go in my old guild, the Dark Side, and they're in a queue constantly for Paragon. So my one guild of just the mains will cover all bases, so you know, we'll try and get everybody their Paragon. Also the ones who've got ults, they'll still get another Paragon, but also try and get them their revive meld cards. We'll also try and get them their retreat, you know, on Archdiva. So you know, it's interesting. How dare it? Ooh! It insta-killed my Nefarious. No, it disposed my Nefarious who's got immunity. Then it insta-killed the only card, the other revive card I've got, which is Undying Will. And then the disposal disposed it. He's got revive on the way. I still don't think he's going to win, but I think now we're going to have to see this through. No, we're not. We win anyway. Anyway, that's it. I think I'm going to tap out there unless I do a skip through battle. Requiem, no equipment. Paragon, Marvel should have a good chance. And my Wraith, yet again. Or should I go Wraith against Wraith? His Gemini makes it a little bit interesting. Let's go Vile, Wraith. I do expect to win, but he's got disposal. If you look at the round count, I never noticed that it actually points to whose turn it is. Alright, not observing me. Anyway, I just want to see if they manage to dispose of anybody useful on my side. I'm very anti-retreat, so really shouldn't be getting disposed either. Having said that though, that Undying Will's going to get retreated like right now. Let's see if he invested in Voodoo. Yeah, he did. What's your pit? La Faible. See, that Queen Temptress desperately needed to be... Well, it's going to be fine because they're dead. It needed to be Voodoo. Or retreat. But I'd just rather they stuck around in order to be murked. More so than retreated back into the deck. He's not going to win, it's 7v10. 7v10 more. Not with this deck anyway. That's it. Right, so please like, subscribe. That is Steve, and I am out.